My name is Lydia Namubiru. I'm a journalist, writer, and researcher. And before coming to New York, I lived all my life in Uganda. I didn't think I would make it here because I didn't think I could afford to live in New York. It's very expensive. Without the fellowship, I couldn't have come. And I'm sure that would be true for any other Ugandan journalist. For many years, I didn't really know what I would do. I went out and practiced journalism and then tutored into technology and research, but I wasn't happy outside of journalism. So I went to work for the African Center for Media Excellence. They wanted to add a data journalism training program, and I was hired to start that program. And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm a journalist, true, and I am a researcher, true, but I'm not really a data journalist. Because I had never practiced the combination of the two, I didn't feel like I was qualified. So I started looking into where I could go, and my boss called me into his office and said, Columbia Journalism School, the best journalism school in the world. And I tend to aim a bit above my head, so that made me want to come to this school. There are lots of differences between how I trained and how the journalism school trains. Instead of teaching people piecemeal things, here's how you work with spreadsheets, here's how you scrape data, you produce product here. Every class, every seminar is organized around, applying the skills you learn in there to produce a particular story. It is a more organic way to learn, and that's going to be, I think, the biggest difference in how I teach. The journalism school is a revolving door of journalism legends and talent that you'd never meet anywhere else. In Uganda, in many ways, it's very formal, and teachers are authority figures. Many of the professors here are so accessible. You could actually talk to them as if they were your peers. I still struggle here, like when Dean Cole says he prefers to be called Steve. I go like, no, I don't want to call you Steve. I'd rather say Dean Cole. Data journalism is important because the internet changed how we have conversations. You need to be able to speak the language the internet speaks, and the internet speaks data. The most important stories in Uganda that can be really served with data skills are around accountability in the public service, accountability for government funds.
From Kampala, Uganda, Lydia Namubiru.
It is important that I go back because there are lots of people who can do what I can do. But right now, I'm the only one that can and is willing to train data journalists in Uganda. And I've been privileged. I got a scholarship, and that should buy me the freedom to go back and do something that's not as commercially viable, but is important because nobody else is going to sign up for it. Before I came here, I was disillusioned about journalism. I really believed those blogs that said journalism is dying. And coming here, it gave me hope. It makes me feel like journalism is not going to die, not when there's so many intelligent and very invested people trying to make it work. It just will survive.